YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, and we're back with another video today, man. So today's topic, we'll be talking about mercenary groups. So what I mean by mercenary groups, they're basically people who keep up shit. So it's like, you know how like you will have like a war or something that's going on, like especially like in America, especially like with all the gangs and shit and all the politics and shit. People would beef / war / killing each other for years, and then it'll come to a point to where they will they will want to find peace in a way. So what they'll do, they'll make a peace treaty. So like they not throwing in their white flag if the other gang or something like that is not throwing in their white flag. So it's like it gotta be a mutual thing. Like both parties gotta want the same thing, like the same choice and shit like that. So when they do that and they make the peace treaty and shit be good for a little bit, and you know motherfuckers ain't really dying how they was at first and shit, they will send a mercenary groups. Remind you now, mercenary groups get paid millions of dollars to keep shit up. Because that's what the system wanted. That's how the system wanted to be. They get paid millions of dollars to keep shit up. So what they'll do, let's say it's one random night and motherfuckers going out to like party or some shit. If they pick you for you to get kicked out the matrix, you getting fucking kicked out the matrix, cause they real like marksmen, like they real like knocking shit off. So it's like shit. Let's say, like I just gave you an example. Let's say a clique of people going to like a club or something, like to enjoy themselves, go to a party or some shit. Bro, they would dead ass wait outside their party and shoot the fucking car up. Whoever the most important member is, like that's really how it is. It's the whoever the important member is, but it's also about just a member in general. But it's like levels to being a member, bro. Cause like you're not gonna get the same respect from other like members and shit like you would like a member that you was actually close with, like a member that was actually cool with you. So it's like they'll shoot the car up, kill a member or like an important member, and that would make them think, and that would make the gang think like, damn, them bitch ass niggas did throw in their white flag, like they was like really crossing their fingers type shit and putting their hands behind their back. So with that, you really with that shit, you gotta be careful, bro. Like you can't just be out here lollygagging, especially like when the world doing good, nigga. They don't want, nigga. You have to understand. Source left Zeus in charge of Earth. Like this was his assignment. This what he assigned to that nigga Zeus. Like this your shit. Like this, you the king of this world type shit. Cause bro, if you think about it, bro, why the fuck would God want to let evil shit go on here? If God's so good at holiness, why would he want like evil shit going on here, bro? Bro, it's because you have a higher self, which is your high vibrational person, and you have a lower self. So like everybody can do bad because he gave us free will just to see what we gonna do. Like them niggas like Ted Bundy, John Wayne, Gracie, however the fuck you say his name. Jeffrey, them niggas in the deepest part of hell. Like they in Haiti, for real. That's like the deepest part you can go. You don't want to really go there, but bro, you have to understand they took their free will to a different type of level. So it's like we all got free will. It's just all about how fucked up your mind is. So it just you have to be able to decipher between like bullshit and real shit. Like, cause it's gonna be a lot of bullshit in your face, but you gotta be able to be like, is this bullshit or real shit? Because bullshit gonna come to you first before real shit. Like, you gotta be able to live in the moment of real shit and actually appreciate it, because you're not gonna really see it. You rarely gonna see that like that. So with the mercenary groups, bro, they did like a lot of like terrorist things to us, like is the masses. So 9/11, nigga, they blew the buildings up. Like they drove, it was bombs in the buildings, and they hit the fucking building with the fucking planes and shit. Like all that motherfuckers had, that wasn't the case, bro. Motherfuckers did that shit on purpose to like cause like corruption, like not corruption, but like uproar in the masses, and motherfuckers trying to say, what the fuck going on? What the fuck? What you mean? A plane flew into a building in New York. And then you have to understand, the people that was out there that day, bro, they had been terrified. The people in that building, imagine you just working on one random day, fool, and you at the top level, gang, and a motherfucker in the building, and a plane just coming, run through your fucking building, bro. You know how fucking terrified you'll be? Nigga, they don't give a fuck. They did it on purpose, just to cause an uproar, just to say they can go kill Osama bin Laden for their oil and shit, bro. That's all they was doing, bro. They trying to steal, bro. The reason why they do shit like that, it creates a reason for us to think, well, they did it to us, let's go do it to them, and we fuck around cheering for them. And whole time it's some bullshit what they did. They really sabotaged the country just to make the country better. Which you don't have to do that shit, bro. Just go to people with a good offer, bro, or negotiate. You don't have to take it as far as killing other Americans who didn't ask for that shit, bro. I'm pretty sure people who was on that 9/11 flight, them folks wasn't expecting no shit like that. Them folks are trying to get to where they're trying to get to, bro. And that's why I say, gang, like, it's a lot of this shit, like, the gang was 9/11. What the fuck else happened here? They just lied about a lot of shit, bro. So it's like, you'll really just be sitting there thinking, like, damn, what else did y'all lie to us about? Like, what the fuck? So it'd be like, bro, like, and that's why I tell people, like, that's the reason I am the way I am now, because, like, I decipher shit, fool. Like, I don't believe shit people just tell me type shit. Like, I got this one older homie, but he's been, like, he's really tapped in, like, with shit. Like, he really knows what the fuck he be talking about. So I would listen to him. Like, I would absorb his knowledge like a sponge when he's talking to me, bro. But like, just other motherfuckers who ain't just really went down that rabbit hole, like, you're too, like, I was brave enough to go down the rabbit hole because I really wanted to know what the fuck they be doing. And when I went down that rabbit hole, I was never the same. So you have to understand, bro, like, you have people out here who don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. They'd rather stay asleep, bro, and it's just not in the cards for me, bro. Stay asleep. Staying oblivious to this shit. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what's going on in the world, bro. You don't want to know the real world that you live. You don't want to know where you lay your head at. That's not just home. I'm talking about Earth in general. Planet Kai in general. Why wouldn't you want to know why wouldn't you want to know what goes on where you lay your head at? And like I said, bro, it took for my granddad to pass on me for me to actually be like, bro, it's so much more out here. It took for him to pass for me to go down that rabbit hole to actually learn about our country and shit. Like, bro, a lot of shit that bro, like 90% of that shit they told us, 80 to 90% of this, bro, that shit buku trash. Like, bro, it wasn't even absorbable. Like, bro, a lot of people don't even remember what the fuck they learned in school. I'm one of them. I don't remember that shit. I don't. So it's like, so what the fuck was we there for? You teaching us fake history. Y'all writing yourself in history. Like, it's just dumb as fuck, bro. Like, it really is. And I just be thinking, like, and people wonder why I am the way I am. Like, I'm not a sad person or anything. Like, well, I'm be real, I do get sad at times. But I'm just a real secluded person. Like, I'm at the point, like, I'm waiting on the apocalypse. I'm trying to see when the zombies come. I don't really want to be around people for real. Like, I'm trying to limit my chance of any bullshit happening to me. I'm trying to be at the point to where if I fall asleep and I'm able to wake up, I don't have to worry about no bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the crib by myself, like, and I lock my door when I go to sleep. Like, I close my door and lock that bitch. Like, I'm not the type to leave my door open and shit like that just in case a motherfucker try to walk in there hole. Because if a motherfucker try to walk in there hole, they really ain't gonna get shit. What you gonna get some posted that I can rebuy? Because all my valuable shit gonna be in my room. Like, you have to come to my room. Like, real shit. Excuse me. But yeah, bro, it just shit just be weird, fool. Like, it fucked my head up so bad to where it made me go down a rabbit hole that I ain't gonna say I regret it, but it's like, damn, like, that shit fucked my, like, equilibrium up in, like, my head. Cause it's like, now I don't even look at shit the same how I used to. Like, I look at shit as it is. Like, I don't look at shit for what I think it is. I look at it for what it is. Like, if it look like something and it's a clear vision, like what it's like, it's a clear message of what it's trying to say, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this, that. Like, I'm not gonna try to beat around the bush. I ain't finna try to think it's something else. Hell nah, bro. You putting too much stress on yourself. You putting too much energy into it. That's what they want you to do. Put energy into it. Your energy is the most important thing that you have. Sacred. Your energy is sacred. That's why we work jobs, so they can get our energy. That's why they made bills, so we have to go work jobs so they can get our energy. Yeah, bro, like, it's just, it can be draining at times, but you have to know how to do things. Like, you have to know how to, like, work. Like, you gotta become your own boss. Like an entrepreneur or some shit. Like, you have to, like, or you will be a slave forever. But as long as you know you a slave, you good. But if you don't know you a slave, you thinking you just working just to be not working just to be working, but you thinking you working because you have to work. No, fool. Like, we never was meant to be like this, dude. We was more together in nature than we are civilized. Dead ass. But yeah, dog, I just wanted to get that message out to y'all. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, see what y'all doing. Even though I know I'm talking to myself, we gotta manifest this shit, dog. This is something that I want. But yeah, dog, I love y'all. Positive energy always create elevation. We are one. Ashe. One. Gone.